SR&BG Gangstalking in the end of the program. Before I start this video, I wanted to thank everybody that like, comment, share, and subscribe. I see it. God see it. Blessings to you and your situations. Just in case you don't make it to the end of the video, I wanted to thank you now. Thank you. And I really mean that. 20 years ago, I admit it, 20 years ago, if I would have heard the word gang stalking or gaslighting, I would have called the person crazy. If somebody would have came up to me and said, hey man, I'm being followed, my mother is in on it, the police is in on it, even the fire department is in on it, I would have said, man, what the hell are you smoking? 20 years ago, it wasn't a word for this program. Gang stalking is a new word. Gaslighting. I didn't know what gaslighting was. Nobody knew what gaslighting was 20 years ago. This is what gave them their power because we didn't know. Even though I was searching for truth, knowledge, I wanted to be enlightened. I watched all of the Dr. Delbert Blair videos, the David Icke, Great Aliens, Reptilioids, Draconian Reptilians, all of that. I received all of that. But back then, I wouldn't receive a person telling me that they were being followed. It wasn't a word for a person being followed. Now we call them targeted individuals. This is what gave them their power because we didn't know. We didn't see it. We didn't hear it. So we didn't say nothing about it. And the people that did see it and hear it and know about it, when they said something about it, we shut them up. Not just the NPCs and the low vibers and the serpent seeds, even the chosen ones shut the chosen ones up. Yeah. I admit it. I remember this one guy told me about the program. This was over 20 years ago. And I said that he was crazy. If anybody come up to me and say that they're being followed and their mail is being tampered with, the postal service is in on it, the nurses is in on it, I would have called them people crazy. And like I said, this is what gave them their power. But now, everybody is seeing it. Everybody is hearing it. The average guy, I'm talking about a guy who's not even searching for enlightenment. He just want to work his 9-to-5 job, get off work, and watch football. He's even seeing it. He know that something is going on. So he get on his computer and he tap on these weird videos that's titled gang stalking, I'm being gang stalked, targeted individual, how not to be gaslit. And he type on them videos and he realized that these people is talking about the things that he's experiencing. That's another person wake up. NPCs are starting to wake up. NPCs are starting to ask why. I remember when I heard Nipsey Hussle say they killed Dr. Sebi because he was speaking health. When Nipsey Hussle, a LA Crip from Rolling 60s, when he said that, I already knew that it was a wrap. Because now the gangbangers are starting to wake up. The crackheads are starting to wake up. The trees are starting to wake up. They can't hide no more. They can't lie no more because we're listening now. There was a time where we didn't listen to nothing but what they told us to listen to. And we didn't see nothing but what they told us to see. Now we see what the Most High want us to see. We see with our real eyes. Remember when they pulled Neo up out that liquid on the first Matrix? And he told Morpheus, why do his eyes hurt? And Morpheus said, because he never used his real eyes. The spiritual eyes, these eyes, we're starting to use the spiritual eyes now. Let him who see, see. Let him who hear, hear. Now we're starting to hear what they say. And it sound nasty, man. And it look hideous. Yes, it does look hideous when you look back. You sit back in your meditations and you realize that the people who you loved, the people who you trusted, I'm talking about mama, daddy, sister, brother, cousin, when you realize that they were involved, it's going to look hideous, man. It's going to look real hideous. You hear what I'm saying? This is why the program is coming to an end. It's obsolete. There's no more use for this program. They can't trick us no more. The only way that this program works is if we don't know that the program exists. We all know the program exists now. We're not asleep no more. They make their money when we sleep. When we woke, we realize that they're just germs. No, that's really what they are, is just germs inside the body of the Most High. They are germs. We realize that now. Now, if I go out there and say gangstalking or narcissist or flying monkey, people are going to know exactly what I'm talking about. There was a time that I thought a narcissist was a pretty boy. Let's say a conceited metrosexual. 20 years ago, I thought that a narcissist was a guy that looks in the mirror all day, very handsome, and very conceited. Now I know that a narcissist is just a demon. Let's just put it like that. Make it short. A narcissist is a demon. These people have so many wounds, so many scars that's not healed, that those scars have become gangrene. And anybody they come around, they infect with those same scars. I didn't know that that was a narcissist. Like I said, I thought a narcissist was handsome or beautiful. They smell good, they look good, and they stay looking in the mirror. We have added different words to our vocabulary, in the last 20 years. We have added gaslighting, gray rocking, hoovering, narcissists, tactics, programs, programmers, low vibers, NPCs. You see, we added all of these new words to our vocabulary because we have woken up to something different. Now, the gangstalking always been around, but we could see it now. We're living in a different reality. We're not living in the same world that we was living in 20 years ago. In this world, oh, we know about the gang stalking. In this world, we could see the tactics. We could see the tactics forming. Back in the days, nobody survived John Wick gang stalking level 3. A person would wake up, they'll realize that we living in a simulation and this is just an alien ant form. And then all of a sudden they go through the isolation tactics and the separation. And at that point, that's when people become homeless and they standing on the corner with the end is near signs. Those was the targeted individuals 20 years ago. You hear what I'm saying? Once the spiritual warfare hit them, a lot of them turned to drugs to drown it out. A lot of them went to mental institutions or took themselves out 20 years ago. Let's not talk about 30 years ago, man. 30 years ago was even worser. It was like only one TI in they whole damn neighborhood. He couldn't talk to nobody. You hear what I'm saying? They couldn't talk to nobody, man. But now, there's a whole community of people to talk about this gang stalking stuff too. Everybody know about narcissism, flying monkeys. I used to think about a flying monkey. I used to take it as a joke. I didn't take flying monkeys serious. I didn't know that a flying monkey was really a minion, that they worked for witches and narcissists and sorcerers. I didn't know that. I thought about the Wizard of Oz. You see, they losing. The average person knows about them. The average person knows about Illuminati secrets, man. We don't supposed to be this damn smart. We never supposed to hear this or see this, especially not talk about it. It's supposed to be hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. You know what? We hear the evil, we see the evil, and we speaking about the evil. Because we ain't no damn monkeys. You notice that they had monkeys represent the hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. It's always monkeys that represent that, right? They trying to tell you something. They telling you to go to sleep, close your ears, and shut up. And we're doing the opposite, man. And every day, it's more and more. And we have the momentum. I look at my views, and my views are going down. But I really don't care because it's so fun speaking about all of this, waking people up. Let me talk about the views real quick. A couple of months ago, I look at my views. I wake up in the morning, I look at my phone, and all of my videos have went viral. The video that I'm looking at that I just did a couple of hours ago before I woke up, it had over 700 likes, comments, views, over 50,000 views. Man, I put the phone down, I cut the phone back on, and all of that shit was just an illusion. I'm listening to Big Levi, and he said the same thing happened to him. I'm listening to a whole nother content creator, and he say the same thing happened to him. It's like they show us our real views, our real subscribers, how many views and subscriptions we get, and then they hide it from us. So I don't care about the views or the subscriptions or anything like that. As long as you're waking up, as long as you can see it and you can hear it, and then you start speaking about it. As long as there's one person out there that wake up, and that person wakes up another person and another person and another person, I go to sleep happy. What makes me happy is seeing another brick out of this wall. I don't care about nothing else. That's at the top of my list of joy, is seeing the kingdom of darkness crumble.